Resilience is not about forcing yourself forward when life gets tough. It's about remembering your center when everything around you becomes loud and chaotic. It's a return, not a push. When pressure rises, whether from work, relationships, or just the weight of the world, our bodies naturally react. Our nervous system contracts. Our breath becomes shallow, quick. Our thoughts narrow, focusing only on the perceived threat. This isn't a sign of failure. It's not weakness. It is an ancient protective response designed to keep us safe in moments of danger. Your body is trying to help you. The first step is to recognize this without judgment. It's to see this contraction not as a problem to be fixed, but as a signal to be heard. The moment you notice this contraction, the tight chest, the racing mind, you are already beginning to return. That awareness is the key. It's the flicker of light in the dark. It's the gentle hand on the shoulder that says, "I see you." It's okay, you don't need to fight the tension. You don't need to force your breath to slow down. The simple act of noticing creates a space, a pause. And in that pause, the process of release has already begun. You are remembering your way back to yourself. True strength is not hardness or rigidity. It's not about building thicker walls or a tougher exterior. Real strength is elasticity. It's the ability to stretch under pressure without breaking and then gently return to your original shape. Think of a willow tree bending in a strong wind, or the surface of a lake rippling and then growing still again. This is harmonic resilience. It's a dance with life's challenges, not a battle against them. It's about being flexible, adaptable, and rooted in your own core. What remembers its shape returns to it. Your natural state is one of balance and ease. Stress and pressure can distort that shape temporarily, but they cannot erase the memory of it. Your body and mind know the way back to calm. The practice of resilience is simply the practice of remembering. By noticing the contraction, by allowing for the pause, by gently guiding your attention back to your breath, you are reminding yourself of your innate wholeness. You are teaching yourself again and again how to come home. Let's explore this idea of noticing. When you feel that familiar tightening, where is it in your body? Is it a knot in your stomach? A tension in your jaw? A weight on your shoulders? Instead of immediately trying to get rid of it, can you just be with it for a moment? Observe it with a sense of neutral curiosity. What does it feel like? What is its texture, its temperature? By bringing this gentle, non-judgmental awareness to the sensation, you change your relationship to it. You are no longer a victim of the feeling. You are the observer of it. This shift in perspective is incredibly powerful. It separates you from the reaction and gives you back your agency. You create a space between the stimulus and your response. In that space lies your freedom and your power to choose a different path. From this place of observation, we can then introduce the breath. The breath is our anchor to the present moment and a direct line to our nervous system. You don't need a complicated breathing technique. Simply notice your breath as it is. Is it fast? Is it shallow? Is it held? Just notice. Then, without forcing anything, see if you can invite a little more space into it. Imagine your inhale traveling all the way down to your belly, and your exhale releasing gently like a slow sigh. You might place a hand on your belly to feel its rise and fall. This isn't about control, it's about invitation. You are inviting your body to remember its natural rhythm of calm. Each conscious breath is a message to your nervous system that you are safe. The threat has passed. We're returning to your center. This process reframes our entire understanding of what it means to be strong. Society often teaches us that strength is about pushing through, ignoring pain, and never showing vulnerability. But this is a brittle kind of strength, one that is easily shattered. Elastic strength, or harmonic resilience, is far more durable. It acknowledges that we will be stretched, we will be tested. Life will be loud, but it trusts in our ability to return. It finds power in softness, in yielding, and listening. It understands that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a doorway to deeper connection with ourselves and with others. It's the courage to be soft in a world that tells you to be hard. So, the practice is simple, though not always easy. First, notice the contraction. Feel it in your body without judgment. Second, create a pause. Give yourself a moment of space before you react. Third, connect with your breath. Let it be your anchor to the present and your guide back to your center. And finally, reframe your idea of strength. Embrace elasticity, over hardness. Remember that you are designed to return to balance. This isn't a one-time fix. It's a lifelong practice, a continuous returning. With each cycle of contraction and release, you deepen your trust in your own resilience. You learn that no matter how far you are stretched, you can always find your way back. What remembers its shape returns to it. And you, at your core, remember peace. You remember stillness. Let's deepen this by considering the role of thought. When the nervous system contracts, our thoughts tend to follow suit. They become narrow, repetitive, and often catastrophic. We get stuck in a loop of worry or fear. Just as we observe the physical sensations, we can also observe these thoughts. See them not as absolute truths, but as clouds passing through the sky of your awareness. You don't have to believe them. You don't have to argue with them. You can simply label them. Ah, there's a thought of worry. Or that's the what-if story again. This act of naming and noticing creates distance. It reminds you that you are not your thoughts. You are the space in which the thoughts arise. This is a profound shift. It allows the mental storm to pass without sweeping you away with it. You remain anchored in the quiet awareness that is your true center. Combining this with the body and breath creates a holistic practice. You notice the tight shoulders, the shallow breath, and the racing thoughts, all as part of the same protective response. You meet all of it with the same gentle, curious awareness. You don't try to fix one part. You simply hold all of it in your attention. As you invite your breath to deepen, you may notice the shoulders begin to soften. As the shoulders soften, you may notice the thoughts begin to slow down. Everything's interconnected. This is the harmony and harmonic resilience. It's about bringing all the different parts of your experience into a coherent, balanced whole. You are not fighting against yourself, or gently guiding all aspects of yourself back into alignment. This is a profoundly kind and compassionate way to navigate difficulty. It replaces self-criticism with self-awareness. Instead of berating yourself for feeling stressed or anxious, recognize it as a natural human response and to offer yourself a moment of care. This is the essence of self-compassion. It's treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a good friend. When we practice resilience in this way, we are not only becoming stronger and more flexible, but we are also becoming kinder to ourselves. This kindness is the foundation upon which true, lasting resilience is built. It's the soft ground that allows us to bend without breaking and to always return to our true shape. As you cultivate this inner resilience, you may notice it changes how you interact with the world. You become less reactive to external triggers. The loud, chaotic world doesn't pull you off center as easily. You develop a quiet confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way, not because you can control everything, but because you trust your ability to return to yourself. This is the ultimate freedom. It's an inner peace that doesn't depend on external circumstances. It is a strength born of softness, a stillness found in motion, and a return to the harmony that has always been within you. Remember, resilience is not a destination. It is the practice of remembering your way home again and again. Thank you for joining me in this space. Follow for more reflections on return to your center.